I know a guy that sneaked some green bud marijuana in through his asshole in jail, in the Pierce County Jail in Tacoma a long time ago. He snuck in 2 grams of indica green bud marijuana pot weed, chronic medicine, chronic weed. Yep. I didn't tell on him. He was cool with me. I was just said, "Hey, you come here."
Did he share with you?
Yeah. He gave me 2 bong hits for free.
I would have snitched him out because he didn't give me 3.
Well, I guess he had other plans, but because the next morning I woke up and I saw him in the unit right after breakfast. And I walked up to him and said, "Hey, guy, can I have a good pinch of your bud? You got any left? Give me a good pinch. You get me high today." He says, "No, man, I ain't giving you no more of my weed." I didn't ask him why. It's cool. I said, "It's cool, buddy." It was sure weed. I was just asking for my size bud to smoke today. He said no, that's cool. It was either a yes or a no question. And he said no, so I ride with no. Yeah. I used to live in those apartments right there. I lived there for 10 months. And then I got kicked out by a police officer because I begged him and asked him to find me another place to live, because that apartment building is dangerous because of a lot of reasons. There's a tall white dude that's like 11 feet taller than me. And every time he looks me in my face, he's like, "Man, you are a waste of time."
Did you have to bend down to talk to you?
No. He says, "I can kick your ass in a hook easy, dude." I said, "I know that, but you don't have to be so disrespectful and say that to me every time. Gosh, what did I do to deserve this punishment, big guy?" He's like, "I'm trying to freak you out and space you out real good, man. Just ride with it. Flow with it." I said, "No way, man." Police officer came in there. I says, "You know, the manager here is exaggerating my money account and my bank with my credit cards and checkbook, and she won't let go of me." I said, "She's uncool."
I thought it was a dude.
It's a woman. Her name is Denise Horn. I used to go to school with her.
She's 11 feet tall?
He's talking
No.
He's talking about the manager.
The manager is Denise Horn. Yeah, I used to go to elementary school with her in California when I was like 9 years old. We date back. We're old friends, you know, but see, what I was talking about her is the first day I moved in, she had a stack of papers this tall. That's a lot of white papers with typewriter, computer, keyboard, writing on them, information. And she made me sign Don Burrell on each and every one of them. I signed my name Don Burrell with a black ink pen like about 87 times without stopping. But I didn't get a hand cramp after I did it. I got lucky. I did not get a hand cramp in my hand or fingers.
Did you get a hand job?
No. I didn't ask her for one. No, I'm not really too much into women. You know, I like drugs. You know, yeah, you guys, yeah. But I tell you this, if I did have a wife, you know, a girlfriend, a wife, you know, she'd have a real big ass, a gigantic, freaking humongous big ass. Bottom, yeah. Big, you know, that's what I want. You do too?
Hell yeah.
That's cool. We have the same thing in common. How about you?
No,
All right, guys, that's cool. That's the American way.
It is.
Heck yeah, way. A pretty white girl with straight hair and a nice body.
With a big booty.
And small tits. Yeah, right? Yeah, small tits.
Small tits, big old butt.
Yeah. And she can't be fat, though. She's got to be at least muscular or skinny. You know, to the skinny side, but good, nice, big muscles. But not obese and fat and bloated and ugly looking. And slow in everything she does. And mentally retarded in the brain because she blew all of her money, her grandmother's inheritance money of $79,000 in cash when her grandmother died, and blew it all on food, and got fat from doing it, and her life is in the graveyard according to God in heaven. It's not to hurt yourself on purpose, because you can go to hell for sinning that way on Judgment Day with God in heaven. He says, in the 10 Commandments or the Holy Bible or mind reading you, talking to you, says, don't ever hurt yourself on purpose. That's a big no-no.
Well, I mean, doing drugs, you're hurting yourself.
No.
Yeah.
I do drugs the right way. I do not abuse drugs. I was taught how to do drugs by my friends. And I go by their rules because they were older than me and more experienced than me.
How do you do them the right way?
Well, okay, here's one example. Here's one of the sayings. When you take a hit off of a pot pipe, marijuana, get a good hit, and you inhale all the way deep, inhale, so get all in the bottom of your lungs and everywhere in your lungs, and you hold it in for as long as you can until you can't stand it anymore.
So you get as high as you can, that's the right way to do it?
Yeah, that's what my friend Clyde Rowland told me, and he was right, because I've been doing it that way ever since my whole life.
You get fucked up?
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing things and hearing noises, and I have a good taste in my mouth, and I feel perfectly comfortable and happy and satisfied, yeah.
What about when you do clear? How do you do clear?
Same thing. Then Clyde, take a hit with the smoke,
Put a needle
breathe
in
it
your arm.
all in at one time, fill up the bottom of your lungs, everywhere, fill up your whole lungs with a big inhaling breath. Suck in and hold it in until you peak out and can't stand it anymore, and then blow it out kind of slow.
Dude, I'm telling you a better way, bro. Just fill your veins up. Fill your veins up with the mess. It's way better.
You know what God told me, you guys? He says, Don, I'm Don. He says, just for kicks, let's say, I told you not to shoot up heroin with needle in your arm or your leg, Don. And if I catch you doing it, that's going to be a sin on your list of sins. So don't do it. Obey me. I like you, Don. I know it's good for you in many ways, but don't do it for me and your friends and yourself.
What's the difference between smoking it and shooting it?
I can answer that question, but I don't know how to in words, but I know what you're talking about.
It's the same thing.
Because a guy, you know how I know? To answer your question, I can do it this way. A white guy invited me over to his apartment to smoke a bubble of clear with him and stay up all night with him and talk and bullshit with him. And I was talking to him, I says, I'm proud of myself. I've never shot up a needle in my arm or my neck or my leg or the tip of my tongue.
But
with a
think about it
needle.
this way. What if God brought us down here to tell you it's all right?
But I still wouldn't want to, because I'm one step ahead of the game. I don't want to do heroin either, whether it's smoke
We're
it
not
or
talking
shoot
about
it,
heroin.
or eat it, or shove it up my ass.
No, shooting up meth.
That's the story I'm getting to before you interrupted me. Excuse me. You guys, listen. So the white guy, we smoked the rest of the clear out of his bubble. We ran out of clear, except for a little bit left. He goes, because I told him the story, I says, just to talk to him, get his attention. We're bullshitting all night long. Hey man, you're a dope addict. We can relate. You got clear in a bubble right now. You're cool. We're cool. I said, I just bring up the conversation. I'm proud of myself and I'm amazing. I'm an amazing man. I'm interesting. I have no desire to shoot up with a needle anywhere in my body with a drug. He goes, oh yeah? Well, I got a good comeback and a feedback on you on that one. How about, being that you're disabled, and I know you are, Don. I'm Don, right? Let me take advantage of the situation. Hold your arm out like this on my bench, my stool, seat, chair, called a stool, and you have that vein, that main vein right there, that big vein, main line. He goes, I'm going to shoot you up with 7 cc's of clear. And I said, okay. I really didn't want to. It's no thrill for me, no big deal. But being that I'm disabled, people don't quite understand me really, because I'm terribly disabled. I have like 389 broken bones in my whole entire body. So I couldn't defend myself in any way to him to say, no, back away, do something else, bro, Cade. Give me some elbow room and some breathing room, please. I don't have the strength or the mentality or the facial expression, or the language vocal cords to stress the importance of I'm a dangerous man if you push me to the edge. But I didn't take it out on him like that. I said, okay, brother, go ahead and shoot one in my main vein in my arm. You'll get off on it real good about 3 hours from now. It'll hit you real good. And he was right, because I went back to his house about
So you did it?
8 hours later.
You did it?
Yeah, I got off on it good, but I never shot myself up though. No, he did it for me. He insisted that I do it his way. I couldn't fight him and say no because I'm too barbarically disabled to defend myself in any kind of way. Because I'm terribly disabled. So I let him take advantage of me and shoot me up. And he says, I went back to his house like 8 hours later. I says, hey buddy, I got good news for you, Ron. I'm getting off on that needle real good that you shot me up right now. I'm still high on it. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I said, really, all in all, the bubble is better. I think so. It's more potent. He says, oh, well, not to me. He goes, I think the bubble and the needle is just the same. I said, I'm different. I think the bubble is better and more potent than the needle. He goes, well, that's just you. Because you have your own name. Your name is Don. And he goes, I have my own name, and my name is Ron. I said, you know it, Ron. To the masses, Yahweh. To the masses, Yahweh, Ron. Oh, yeah. You guys, yeah.
Your name's Don?
Yes, Don.
Don.
Don?
D-O-N.
Oh.
My last name is Burrell, and my middle name is Derek. But you know what? If I wasn't going by the name Don Derek Burrell, my real name would be Richard David Sizemore. That's a cool name, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, wait. You guys, yeah.
Clean and sober is the best way, though.
It is.
I agree with you. Only to a certain limit, because check this out. I remember I did not drink any hard liquor or vodka for, what, 2 years and 11 months and 4 days in a row. No vodka, no whiskey, and very little wine, and a ton of beer. I was clean and sober off the brown whiskey like Black Velvet or
What about
Jim Beam.
What about the bubble?
I still do it. I've been doing it while I was taking my sobriety break. I don't want to get brain damaged. Nope, that's bad news for me. From doing drugs like I read in that book at school. So alcohol is too hard to handle now. You surround everybody. Very potent drug, alcoholism. Seen very many people die, like Bon Scott, the singer for the rock music band AC/DC. Was so drunk on liquor that he drowned it in his own vomit and died. Yeah,
You can get brain damage from smoking clear, too.
Yeah, if you do it the wrong way, if you abuse drugs, like, I know this guy, man. He's a drug abuser. I got proof right here. His name is Ray Bond.
It sounds like a drug user. It sounds like he
know it.
abuses it.
He's a white guy. He's tall and skinny like me. He says, I got a bud of weed in my pocket and I got a pot pipe and a cigarette lighter. Let's go in the back of my house and smoke some weed, Don. I said, okay, Ray, let's go. And I said, we got out back and we each got like two hits each off the pipe. And I brought up a subject. I said, Ray, after we're done smoking this bowl, because it looks to me like we each get 2 or 3 hits a piece. What's left in there, I'm looking at, we're both going to get like 3 good hits each left in it. Let's just smoke the rest of this bowl and go inside your house and fuck with that lady that you live with for something to do, right? He goes, nah, I want to do things my way, Don. We're going to stay in the back of my house and we're going to smoke 5 bowls in a row. I said, say what? So I did. I smoked 5, but Now, if you think that he's a drug abuser, I do, because it only takes me, 1-2 bowls of weed, green bud, green leaf. I'm satisfied. But the average normal American man or woman only needs, like me, 1 or 2 bowls to be satisfied and stoned out of your mind on marijuana, pot, weed, chronic, medicine, dope. But Ray, I didn't talk to him about it, but I could recollect in my brain he abuses drugs, and that's not good to God and the Holy Bible in heaven, you guys. So you guys getting out here at this bus stop, you're gonna go for a little walk? Cool. Get some fresh air and get that blood flow pumping through your veins, and think about what you're gonna have for dinner tonight. It'll put you in a good mood, you know? Like that corn on the cob with butter and salt, and tater tots with mayonnaise for dipping, and those 4 hamburgers with lettuce and tomato, and mayonnaise again. I'm a mayonnaise freak. Are you guys?
Oh yeah, it's good.
You know it. Mayonnaise
All right,
is
buddy.
the
All right, man.
bomb. Yes, we are, gentlemen. Yes. See you later, guys. Yes. So the back seat is open, but I have to let it cool off because those guys are hotter than hell. So am I. But I'm not busting a sweat. I'm breathing fire out of my mouth. Just joking. Hey, you know what? I'm a smart, intelligent man. I'm a genius. In my brain, I have a secret admirer and a group of people, including God in the group of people. You know the devil, Satan? The devil in hell, Satan? My brain made this storyline sentence up about him. I made it up all by myself because I am a kick-ass, wicked individual. I said, hey guys, take this on for size. The devil, before he went to hell, when he was in heaven with God and the angels, before God put him in hell, his name was Lucifer. Everybody said, you made that name up for the devil and Satan himself, Lucifer? I thought you were going to say his name was Paul or David or Mark or Steve. I said, no, I made up a really neat invention name. Lucifer. Cute. I kind of like it. It has a tone ring bell to it, you know? Yeah. Kind of rhymes with his ass, you might say. Yes. See you later, guy.
Later.
Yes, buddy, pal, guy, buddy.